Hey guys, how are you? My name is Raagulan Pathy. I'm the founder of KAST and the CEO. I think maybe a lot of Solana people would have heard about KAST. What we are is essentially trying to build a global bank on stablecoin rails. Before KAST, I set up and ran Circle's Asia business. I'm sure most people know who Circle is and most people know who USDC is. So there's a few things I want you to remember when I'm talking today. Firstly, I want you to remember 2040, the year, not 2049, but 2040. I think about things in a very long-term perspective, which is kind of counterintuitive to most people in crypto, who we want to farm the next thing, which is very, very short-term. But I'm thinking very, very long-term about this. And I'm going to tell you why 2040 is super important. So that's the long-term thing. And I'm going to give you something very short-term to think about very soon. To talk a little bit about KAST, what we're trying to essentially build is a global bank built on stablecoins. So today it's a card which you can use. You can deposit stablecoins, you can deposit cash, and that's really the main use case. But what we really want it to be is for really, firstly, anyone in crypto, so you can debank yourself and say, okay, I can 100% rely on KAST. I can send money anywhere in the world using Swift. I can send it to a wallet, I can use QR Pay, I can get paid directly into here, whether it's in cash or stablecoins or crypto. I can hold my crypto here, I can earn yield in whether that's traditional yield, treasury rates, whether that's yield through other means. And I think 2040 is the time when we will become as big or bigger than the majority of all banks. So that's my ambition, to build a company that's at least a $100 billion company, potentially a $1 trillion company, and thinking about it through the very long term, all the things we need to do. So I'm not here to build a company that is going to get a few billion FDV and then we're going to pump a token and it's going to be gone tomorrow. That's important because we will have a token, which I'll talk about later, but it's a very long view on where the token will be. So I'm going to play the video, because I know what everyone wants to see. And this is the Solana Solid Gold card. And if you haven't heard about it, there's only 2 companies in the world that have created a solid gold card. I actually have the first and original one here. This is actual real gold. And this cost us $10,000 to make one. I probably shouldn't say that as a crypto person. I might need security after this. But it cost $10,000 to make one of these physical cards. If you melt the gold in the card, current gold prices is somewhere around $4,000 of actual gold inside the card itself. Now, there's only 2 companies in the world that have created this, us and Robinhood, right? Who've actually created it. For a 15-month-old company, it takes a lot of engineering effort to actually produce this. It's taken us 12 months. We announced it at Breakpoint last year. It's taken us a full year to release it because that's how much work there is. Now, we're going to be building even crazier and crazier cards for people who want to flex. But the thing is what we're trying to do through this process, and remember this, because I'm going to tell you something at the end, which is going to be very important, why you should stick around. Why this is important is that in crypto, we need to touch and feel things. We need to have things to aspire to. So it's not saying that a $10,000 card is, firstly, it's by invite only. And it's not saying that it's for everyone. But we need to have something to aspire to. We have a free card. You can sign up on the platform, and it's completely free. And we need to bring cool back to crypto, right? It can't just be the standard products. And that's the methodology through which we're building KAST. So the user experience and the feel gives you joy rather than being the traditional clunky experience you get with most apps. Now, what I'm here to announce today is no one has seen this. This is the first time. If you have the KAST app, this will look very different to what the KAST app looks like. But this is our new UX and UI. And what I'm announcing today is that we're going to be changing it so that you're going to have not only a card, but it's going to look and feel exactly like a bank account. You're going to have accounts. Everyone is going to have a US dollar bank account. You're going to have euro accounts. You're going to have payments, so you can send money to over 100 countries in the world. You can send money to wallets. If you live in a country where you got QR code payment like Brazil or India, you'll be able to use the local payment rails. You'll be able to send payment links if you want to collect money from people. And of course, you'll have the card, which everyone knows and loves about KAST today, on top of that. So it's a pretty big upgrade. I know people have complained a little bit that we keep asking people to upgrade the app too much. I'm sorry, the engineers are shipping hard, multiple times a week. But it's because we're trying to get to this utopia of you can totally get rid of your bank, and you can do it reliably because you can receive cash, crypto, stablecoins on top of here. So this is very, very big, and really takes us forward towards that view of like, we will become one of the world's biggest banks, and you can rely on us to do that. Now, just keeping flowing on this, so receive will be on-chain, crypto or stablecoins, and all the fiat and all the different currencies. You have spending, you have savings, and you have cards. This is another visualization of what that will look like. It seems very simple, by the way, to do this, but I can tell you it is fucking complex. We have, everyone's trying to slap on a card in front of a wallet, and it's really easy. We have 140 employees in 15 months we've employed, and we're hiring 300 in the next year, just because of how complex it is to build basically a bank that people can use. We have a concierge team. We obviously do cool shit like we pick you up from the airport. By the way, one announcement for you, for all the Solana maxis. One reason to get your card, we're giving free airport pickup at Breakpoint this year for anyone with a card. So if you're landing in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, you get a free car ride. All you have to do is have a card. It's going to cost us several $100,000, maybe $1 million, but it's worth it to keep all of you guys happy. So there's one bit of alpha for you. Now, the second bit of alpha for you is that I believe that I'm not here to pump my own token. You choose what you want to do with the point scheme, but we're a very fast-growing company. We're actually way past $20 million of revenue in 15 months. We forecast to be $200 million by next year. The point system's there for a reason. We know how points work. You guys figure out what you want to do with that bit of information. But we're also, on top of that, the second bit of alpha I'm going to be giving you, apart from collecting our points, is that starting this quarter, we're working with a lot of projects to airdrop extra incentive tokens on people for using your card as well. So you're about to see like double, triple, quadruple stacking of points, not just from us, but from other tokens as well. Because we've got a certain scale, people want to work with us, they want to reward our card users. So it's another reason to use the card. Now, the final thing, because you can go on and you can use our app and you can explore it. We also throw the best fucking parties in crypto. FYI. If you haven't been to one of the KAST parties, you're seriously missing out. They're always oversold. I think we've got 4,000 people registered. We expect to hit 8,000 to 10,000 people registered. We've got a big venue this time. It's on Thursday night. And we are still trying to get as many people through the door as possible. I think we've accepted half of the people. The best way to do it is you download the app, you tell us that you're a KAST member, and we will fast track you as best as possible for entry into it. 5 venues. It's one big venue with a rooftop pool, cocktail bar, steakhouse, and it's got a private club inside there. It's one of the best venues in Singapore. This is extra benefits you get from being a KAST member. We also make sure there's very cool music. But the reason I'm telling you should come to this party is if you register, and this is a bit you have to wait for, if you register and you come to the party, we are going to be giving away one of these Solid Gold cards to one person at the party. And so the only way people keep asking me, how do I get invited to it? How do I get one of these gold cards? I'm telling you, this is your way to do it. All you have to do is sign up and rock up for a party. So anyway, that's it from me. Download the app. Please enjoy it. We're here to build a bank with you guys and also make it fun and cool along at the same time. Hopefully, one of these is going to be in one of your hands, and then you're the security risk, and I'm not the only security risk around here. Thank you, everyone.